Hello everyone and welcome to another FIFA 21 video here on Aberrant FC, and today we're going through my 10 to 15k starter squad for FIFA 21. Now this is the squad I want to build for the start of FIFA. I don't want it to be something that I play a weekend league with, but this is this team that I want to get used to how the game plays, and it's with a bunch of players that I want to use and types of players I've liked using in the past. So, to start with, we're going to go with the goalkeeper. Surya is who we're going with in goal. David Surya, a very well-rounded goalkeeper, has 80s in the places where 80s matter. Ignore the fact it says pace and dribbling and all of that. You know what the goalkeeping attributes are by now if you've played a lot of FIFA, but he's a very well-rounded goalkeeper. But the beauty of this position is that there's lots of 81 to 83 rated goalkeepers that you can go for that are Spanish for around that sort of 1 to 1.5k mark that I think Surya will sit in. And yeah, I think, we could even go for someone cheaper. There's Aitor, who's 83 as well, that we could go for. I'm trying to be as cheap as possible to start with. At left centre-back, I want to go Inigo Martinez. There he is. A left footer, very good in the air for someone who's 5'11", because he's got really high jumping, really good aggression, great interceptions. I really like him. And with defensive AI the way it is, having good interceptions is a great attribute to have. So yeah, let's go with that. And then Bartra is a very, very similar player, just right-sided, slightly less physical, but equally as good at all that defending. Right back, we're going with, where is my boy? There he is, Demarcos. A slightly different player, Demarcos, than your classic right back. He's not that quick, but he's got good overall sprint speed. Another one of those well-rounded, could be a midfielder type of players. At left back, we're going with Clerk, who doesn't have his in-game stats yet, so I'm just going to show you the card. Very quick, good physicals, good dribbling, looks like a fairly decent player. Probably got very high stamina, which is a nice thing to have when you're playing those wingers who are very quick. You can run up and down with them. On this left centre mid role, I'm actually not going to do it this way. We are going to do it by, it's a CSL player. Let's go find him. There he is. Jonathan Vieira is who I want here. I think his card looks fantastic this year. He's had good cards in the past, but this guy in particular I really, really like. So yeah, I want to see him in my team. He's one of the main reasons I'm building this squad, and he's a link to some other players that we'll look at in a moment. In the centre of midfield, Mikhail Marino, former Newcastle United man. As a Newcastle fan, it hurts that he's now good. But yes, he was very good for us for a short period of time and then disappeared. But yes, I really, really like this guy. Good, just good everything. If we look at his attributes, there's just not many gaps in his game for a midfielder. Yes, he's not crazy at anything, but there's not many gaps. I think that's important for that slightly more defensive midfielder in our system. Now, for probably the most expensive player in the team and one of the less replaceable players, Canales, a very similar player to Vieira, but a bit more of a finisher, a bit better at going forward with it if we look at his attribute, but the vision. So the reason why vision is so important this year, EA, specifically in the most recent pitch notes, mentioned that it was too easy during the beta for players with low vision and low passing to make through balls. They've now made that harder. So players with high vision and high passing, which Vieira has decent vision, I believe, 83, yeah, and then you've got Canales here with 87. They're going to be really good at playing those through balls. I think that's going to be really, really important this year. Now, at left wing is where we start changing things. Stefan El Shaarawy is going to play here. The 5-star skiller, you'll all be familiar with him. Attribute-wise, I think he's had a little bit of a downgrade, but he's still got good agility and balance. 5-star skills, of course. He's, again, got good vision as well, which is going to be nice with him. He's actually going to play number 10 in this system. I'll show you how it's going to look in-game in a moment, but yeah, he's going to play number 10. At right wing, I'm actually going to have to not do it that way. I'm going to have to do it this way, and it's going to be a player you're all familiar with. It's Hulk. I mean, look at him. Hulk's going to play striker in this system. But look at his attribute. 79 finishing, yeah, but 94 shot power. He's got good positioning. He can take set pieces. He's got great balance and reactions and dribbling as well. Apparently 0 composure. I think that's just not been updated properly. And then to finish off in striker, look at all these icons that we can pick from. We're not going to go for any of those. We're going to go for Alex Teixeira, who's just a pacey, quick striker with great agility that's going to be a little bit of a sweaty player to have in there. But yes, that is the team we are going with for that sort of first week or two of FIFA before Weekend League. This is where I'm going to try and earn back coins. Now that fitness isn't a thing, I can use this in squad battles. But we can try other players as well. There's other options in lots of different positions. he can rotate this team around and try different players just to see what works. You know, we could do this, remove El Shaarawy, and then put in one of the Brazilian wingers. Where's he at? Where's he at? He's not came up. Let me search for him. I think it's Matthias. Yeah, there he is. Matthias goes in. They all get full chemistry, but then you could maybe swap out a different striker. You could go for someone like Talisca. Go Oscar. You could go Cedric Bakambu, and now that's an option. But then you've got to replace Hulk because you need the attributes there. But there's lots of different players we could look at. But yeah, so let me show you how the actual team is going to play in the 4-1-2-1-2. Okay, this is how the team will line up in game. So, Teixeira on the left, Hulk on the right, both to cut in onto their stronger feet. You've got El Shaarawy in the number 10 with his decent passing. Vieira and Canales out wide to try and get those down the line passes nailed. Marino in that DM position to sort of be that pivot. And then a really solid back four and a really solid goalkeeper. Yeah, that's what we're going with. I think in-game it should be a really, really fun system. Chemistry styles, no idea yet, because apparently they're being changed. So we haven't got an idea of what we're going to do for those. But yeah, this is what we're going to go with. Yeah, show me your teams. Put a link to a Footbin squad in the comments, and I will make sure to look through and like the ones that I like a lot. But yeah, that's it from this video. It's a nice, short and sweet one. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I've been Jake at Aberrant FC, and yeah, that's it. I'm out. Alright, goodbye.